Now, with more on this developing story, we are pleased to be joined once again by retired Air Force General Michael Hayden. Mike also served as the director of the CIA and the NSA during his time in government service. Mike, it is so good to have you back here on America's Forum.
Thank you, JD.
To the extent you could tell us what your day would be like if you were director of the CIA this morning, what would you be doing?
Well, first of all, I would have had a long conversation with Paris Station, made sure we were doing everything possible to help our French counterpart, DGSE. If his schedule permitted it, I would have given the Director General of DGSE a call, offer condolences and any and all assistance that we might be able to deliver. Then I'd huddle up with my guys and simply say, what do we have that would enlighten both our and French knowledge of this attack? That's kind of looking backwards, kind of attack assessment. And then we quickly move to looking forward. Can we expect this here? Is it likely we'll see copycats? Are there other groups out there who might try these same techniques? And then after that, JD, you just let the facts take you where they will.
Fair enough, Mike. Now, you have made other media appearances on MSNBC's Morning Joe. You connected this to the Edward Snowden controversy and the whole concept of metadata. Can you repeat that link for our audience and where you're coming from on that?
Sure. I mean, look, one of the things the French will come to us almost certainly and ask is they continue their investigation. They're going to come across different communications devices. And they know that NSA does magnificently collecting metadata in a variety of areas around the world. And a lot of people were hyperventilating about that 6, 12, or 18 months ago, that right now it doesn't look dangerous, it looks real useful. And the French are going to come to us and ask us, is in that ocean of metadata that you have collected, do these new numbers that we've just discovered associated with these people, do these new numbers show up? And what have they been doing? With whom have they been in contact? And that point I made on Morning Joe, and I was delighted to make it on MSNBC, JD, was that, we did that stuff for a reason. We did it to keep you safe, not to invade your privacy.
Fair enough, Mike. Now, as we hear about these suspects, one of these brothers apparently was arrested in 2008, sentenced to 3 years in prison for recruiting young men to join al-Qaeda to battle in Iraq. Does this say to you that this was more than a lone wolf attack?
I don't know. And obviously one of the things that I would have had my guys looking for is there connective tissue between this small group in France and any larger global jihadist organization. But JD, I think I would have also cautioned my guys with, these guys were never a hierarchy. They were never under tight command and control. Even back in the day of al-Qaeda, which now looks like your grandfather's terrorist group, even back in the day of al-Qaeda, you had empowered nodes that could go out and act. And I think it's even more of a network today. So we may never find the sealed operations order coming out of Raqqa, Syria, to these guys in the 19th arrondissement in Paris. The organizational structure is going to be a lot looser. And frankly, JD, that makes our job a bit tougher. There are fewer communications to pick up that cue us and clue us.
Fair enough, Mike. Listen, we appreciate the fact that you are going to stay with us through this break to talk more about what transpired yesterday, what it may mean for us here at home, and parallels between Paris yesterday and Boston a couple of years back in terms of brothers being involved in an act of terror. There is more with General Michael Hayden still to come here on America's Forum. You stay with us as well on this day after the Paris terror attacks here on Newsmax TV.